Happy New Week, guys. Welcome back to our channel where we give you a lot of trending and hot gist. Guys, hold on to your seats, because the Nollywood teacup has officially overflowed, and honey, the spillage is everywhere. If you thought your favorite soap opera was dramatic, wait until you hear what's been brewing behind the cameras. The whispers have turned into roars, the subtle shade has become full-blown hurricanes, and the industry that we all love is serving us content that no scriptwriter could have imagined. From shocking behavioral transformations to anonymous bombshells that have left timelines in shambles, this gist is so hot it could power a generator in this economy. Are you ready to dive into the chaos that has everyone from Lagos to London refreshing their feeds every 5 minutes? Maurice Sam has been moving differently lately, and by differently, we mean like a completely new person who accidentally logged into someone else's life. The actor who once had us all rolling our eyes at his antics suddenly started posting motivational quotes, attending church services, and speaking about growth like he just discovered the secret to eternal happiness. But here's where it gets interesting. Half his fans are genuinely celebrating this transformation, lighting candles and saying prayers of thanksgiving, while the other half are side-eyeing harder than a suspicious Nigerian mother watching her child claim they are just friends with someone. The question burning in everyone's mind is whether this change is genuine character development or just another performance for the cameras. Some say people can truly change, others whisper that leopards and their spots have a very committed relationship. The jury is still out, but the internet court is definitely in session, and everyone has an opinion they are not keeping to themselves. Meanwhile, somewhere in the depths of Mollywood, one single revelation dropped like an atomic bomb in a quiet neighborhood, and the shockwaves are still being felt across social media timelines. Whatever was revealed, and trust us, the details are juicier than fresh pineapple, sent the entire industry into a frenzy that would make a busy market look calm. Producers started making frantic phone calls, actors began damage control posts, and fans divided into camps faster than you could say unfollow. The revelation was so explosive that it didn't just trend, it practically broke the internet spine and left everyone wondering if their favorite stars are exactly who they claim to be. The debates that followed were more intense than election discussions, with people bringing receipts, screenshots, and genealogy charts to prove their points. But wait, there's more. An anonymous voice, because of course it had to be anonymous, decided to drop a declaration so bold it would make a town crier jealous. This mystery person didn't just whisper secrets, they practically shouted them from every digital rooftop available, splitting the fanbase into more fractions than a mathematics textbook. The statement was so controversial that it didn't just start conversations, it started full-blown wars in comment sections. People were choosing sides like they were picking football teams, except the stakes felt much higher and the passion much more personal. Some praised the anonymous whistleblower as a hero speaking truth to power, while others branded them a coward hiding behind a fake account to spread chaos. The beautiful irony. In trying to expose the truth, this anonymous voice created more confusion than clarity, proving that sometimes the messenger matters as much as the message. Speaking of names that keep popping up, Sonia has achieved something remarkable. She's become the main character in Nollywood conversations even when she's not trying to be. Her name appears in every other gist like she's paying bloggers rent to mention her, yet she maintains a silence so golden it could fund the next blockbuster movie. Whether she's directly involved in the drama or just an innocent bystander whose name gets dragged into every conversation, one thing is clear, she has captured the collective imagination of Nollywood watchers. It's like she's become the Kevin Bacon of Nollywood, somehow connected to every story even when the connection makes no logical sense. Her consistent appearance in discussions has turned her into a mysterious figure whose every move, or lack thereof, is analyzed more thoroughly than a doctoral thesis. Behind all those red carpet smiles and Instagram friendship posts lies a reality that would make your favorite reality TV show look like child's play. The hugs are tighter, the smiles are brighter, but insiders whisper that the jealousy runs deeper than the Atlantic Ocean. Actors who publicly celebrate each other's success privately question why their own projects don't get the same attention. The support seems genuine on the surface, but underneath, there's a current of competition so strong it could power turbines. Friends today become strangers tomorrow, and alliances shift faster than Lagos traffic during rush hour. The industry that appears united in public often resembles a carefully choreographed dance where everyone knows their steps but nobody trusts their partner not to step on their toes, literally and figuratively. The relationship between bloggers and celebrities has become more complicated than a Nollywood love triangle involving identical twins. Are these digital chroniclers the heroes keeping stars relevant in an oversaturated market, or are they the villains destroying reputations with sensational headlines designed for clicks rather than truth? Some argue that bloggers provide valuable publicity that money can't buy, keeping actors' names in circulation when they don't have current projects. Others insist that the constant scrutiny and manufactured controversies are destroying the mental health and genuine artistry of performers. The truth probably lies somewhere in the middle, but the debate rages on, with bloggers defending their craft and celebrities alternately embracing and condemning the coverage depending on whether it's favorable to them. Just when you thought the anonymous revelations were done, another digital ghost appeared with information so sensitive it made the previous bombshells look like gentle raindrops. This time, the exposure targeted issues that most people prefer to handle behind closed doors, dragging private matters into the unforgiving light of public scrutiny. The revelation didn't just shake timelines, it practically gave them whiplash, forcing everyone to confront uncomfortable truths about the industry they thought they knew. The aftermath was immediate and brutal, with careers potentially hanging in the balance and reputations being dissected in real time. Once again, the anonymous nature of the revelation sparked debates about accountability. If you're going to drop bombs, shouldn't you at least sign your name to them? In a world where talent should speak loudest, it seems like drama has grabbed the microphone and refuses to give it back. Genuine acting skills, hard work, and artistic growth often get drowned out by the noise of manufactured controversies and social media theatrics. A brilliant performance might get a few thousand likes, but a petty feud would generate millions of views and countless reaction videos. This shift in attention has created a disturbing pattern where the most talked about actors aren't necessarily the most talented ones, but rather those who master the art of staying controversial. The question becomes, are we witnessing the evolution of entertainment or its devolution into pure spectacle? The young actors coming up in the industry are watching this chaos with keen interest, and some are drawing conclusions that should worry everyone who cares about authentic storytelling. When controversy generates more opportunities than craft, when social media drama opens more doors than audition rooms, the temptation to choose shortcuts over skill development becomes almost irresistible. Rising stars might start believing that the fastest way to success isn't through honing their craft but through creating memorable scandals that will keep their names trending. This trend threatens to create a generation of performers who are better at generating buzz than bringing characters to life, potentially changing the very DNA of Nollywood forever. Fame in Nollywood comes with a price tag that goes beyond money. It costs peace of mind, genuine relationships, and often, personal happiness. Behind the glamorous photos and award show appearances, many stars struggle with isolation that comes from never knowing who genuinely cares about them versus who's just interested in what they can gain from the association. The betrayals cut deeper when they come from people you trusted, the envy hurts more when it comes from those you supported, and the emotional struggles become harder to bear when you're expected to always appear perfect in public. The loneliness of stardom is real, and while fans see the glittering surface, the human cost of fame often remains hidden until it becomes too overwhelming to contain. But let's not forget the role of the audience in this entire circus. Fans fuel this drama with their insatiable appetite for gist, their eager anticipation of the next scandal, and their willingness to engage with controversial content more enthusiastically than they support actual artistic work. Social media algorithms have learned that controversy sells better than creativity, so they feed the hunger with more dramatic content, creating a cycle where bloggers feel pressure to find or create sensational stories to satisfy their audiences. The fans who complain about too much drama are often the same ones whose engagement patterns reward that exact behavior. The cycle continues to spin, powered by social media platforms that thrive on engagement regardless of its nature, maintained by audiences who consume drama as eagerly as they do entertainment, and perpetuated by an industry trying to balance authentic artistry with commercial survival. In this environment, genuine talent sometimes struggles to shine while manufactured controversies dominate headlines and trending topics. The challenge for Nollywood moving forward is finding ways to celebrate and promote authentic storytelling and genuine talent while managing the reality that in the digital age, noise often travels faster and further than substance. The gist will continue, the drama will evolve, and the conversations will never end. That's the nature of an industry built on storytelling, even when the most compelling stories happen off-screen. But perhaps it's time for everyone involved, actors, bloggers, and fans, to consider what kind of Nollywood they want to create and support. Will it be one where talent triumphs over theatrics, where genuine artistry gets the same attention as manufactured scandal, and where the stories told on screen are as compelling as the ones playing out in real life. The power to shape that future lies not just in the hands of industry players, but in every click, comment, and share from the audiences who ultimately determine what succeeds. So tell us, what kind of Nollywood tea do you want to be served? The choice, as they say, is yours to make.